Hey, how are ya? It's Calcozo. Welcome back to another episode here in our free-to-play series. We are gonna kick things off here in episode 10 with a quick trip to the GE. We've got some stuff that we need to sell that I've collected from quests, killing monsters, or just found on the floors, that stuff like that. So yeah, let's sell all that. Cash stacks at 41k. Let's see how much money we can make. Okay, that was a pretty good haul for free to play anyway. So we went from 41k to 105k. There's me showing off the items that I sold there. Or I dropped some of them because I couldn't sell them. But that's 105k, that's pretty good. So we made about, what, 60k, 65k, something like that. That's pretty good. Just for junk lying around anyway. So, next thing to move on to is the treasure hunting. Now, something I want to show off. If you click on the categories here, say you wanted no rewards to do with Herblore for like Herblore XP because it's a member skill, you can click on that category and freeze all the rewards for it, so you won't get any. So it's quite good if you want to just click on that instead of click through every single thing. But we are going to click the top right chest. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I decided that I'm going to cash out on all prismatic stars, regardless of what they are, large, medium, small, what skill they're in. But I'm going to keep all protein bars and cosmetics, because getting a free cosmetics would be really nice. So you need to keep these small protein pack. I'm going to keep those as well, because they're a nice cosmetic. The Warlord gloves there. I was debating that for a second. Fire making, nah, get rid. No XP in it. Prismatic falling, probably cash that out. Okay, so we're making some decent cash here. I think we might end up with about 120k. Need to keep the protein bars though. And then that's that. Yeah, so we're on 120k right now. Sitting pretty. Okay, if you want to know how I got that to like that 40k, go and watch my other videos. I think there's about 9 others, and if you follow those, you will get to 40k. But we're going to do some beginner tasks today for Lumbridge and Draynor. That's the plan. We're going to gather the items because I want to show Iron Man how to get them, and if you haven't got any money, how to get them. I'm also going to show me doing the tasks. Won't be commentating over that though. I'll just show me doing them, so I don't have to keep talking all the time. Yeah. So here's all the blue ones. They're the beginner ones. They're the ones we're going to be doing. We're going to gather all the items first, I think. I'll try and do that in the best order I can, to make it efficient. But yeah. Oh yeah. Some of them require quests. Have a look at my quests here. It's only going to be quick though. Yeah, if you want to know how to do any of those quests, go check out my other videos. All the ones I've done in green have been time-lapsed or commentated over to explain how to do. So, to start off here, let's have a look. F1 achievements. Click on that thing there and go to Lumbridge and Draynor. Right, we're going to need some items. But I'm going to make a list of all the items we need in Notepad. I'll flash it up on the screen so you can write it down, you can print screen it. The ones that have got a little padlock next to them are the ones we can't do, but none of the beginner tasks have a padlock next to them. You can do all of them. We should be able to do all of them as a free-to-play player. My skills, you probably need to know my skills. I will show them, I think, at some point. If not, they're in another video. Previous video, all the skills are still the same level. So here is the list that you need. You need crayfish, cowhide, thread, red dough root. It's nothing that's hard to get. You're going to need money to buy some of this stuff. For example, the air, water, and mine talismans. They all cost money. If you've done the Rune Mysteries quest, however, you should have got an air talisman as a reward. If you don't know how to do that, go watch my video. I'll put a link to it. We get an air talisman as a reward from that. So, here are the first items and locations. We're going to start things off with the raw crayfish, because we need to cook that as a task in Lumbridge. So you want to go to the fishing spot where I am now. We're going to need cowhide, so head just north of there, kill 2 cows, grab the hide. Grab the beef as well, because we need that for a beefy build task that we can do later. Next thing you're going to need is a holy mold. Now I make a mistake here, but this is why I do commentating over rather than like as I'm doing it. Grab the thread, but you're going to need a holy mold, not the ring mold that I've got, the holy mold. If you haven't got a ring mold, which you really should have, check your tool belt just to make sure you've got everything. So you see here I've got the ring mold, got the necklace mold, but I haven't got the holy mold. Okay, next thing to do is probably to head and get the bread dough, I guess. So I will see you in Lumbridge. Okay, so you're going to want to run east from the Lumbridge lodestone here, because killing goblins, they have like a, I think it's a 1 in 5 chance of dropping this bread dough stuff, don't quote me on that. They do drop it a lot though, it's just quicker than buying it. So there's 1, there's 2, let's kill 1 more, see what we get here, oh there we go, bread dough. So we're going to grab that, we're going to move on to our next item here. Which is going to be probably maybe some armor stuff. Yeah, I've got some armor and weapons, so I think I'm going to head over to Varrock. Yeah. So when you get to the Varrock lodestone, run north, run east, and then when you get to this bit I'm now, run north again. And you're going to want to go into this magic shop here, talk to Aubrey, or rather teleport Aubrey. So let's say right click option. So right click Aubrey, teleport. He's going to take you to the rune essence mine. Don't worry, not dangerous or anything like that. Oh, we got a task as well. You're just going to want to mine this rune essence here. Oh, we got another task as well. Okay, so rune essence, when you mine it, it just keeps continuously going, so it just fills up your inventory like that, which is really nice. Not a lot of mining XP, but we're not here for the mining XP, thank God. To exit the rune essence mine, you need to find one of these little teleports. They're always in the corner of the rooms. They take you back to the magic shop. One thing worth noting is that you can trade Aubrey for some runes. We're going to need mine runes, we're going to need water runes. You can buy them from here. We probably need fire runes, I think, at some point as well, so you can potentially buy them here, but I'll end up doing it from the GE probably. Okay, so on having another look at the list, we're going to probably, because we're in Varrock, head to the armor shop and the arrow shop. So just run north of here. Okay, so here we are at the plate body shop, just north of where we were. You can see the magic shop just at the lower part of my screen there. And we need to buy 1 piece of iron armor and 1 piece of steel armor just to equip it, and that's literally the task. You can do these tasks as you go, I guess, but I'm going to demonstrate every task being done as well in sort of like a time-lapsey thing. And then just south from there, you're going to need to go to the archery emporium. You're going to need a short bow, a crossbow, a shield bow, an oak bow, and a willow bow. You're also going to need steel arrows and iron arrows. Right, once you've got your oak short bow, willow short bow, shield bow, crossbow, iron arrows and steel arrows, well that's a lot, you're going to want to head to the next bit, which is I think going to be in Lumbridge. So we're going to head there, I'll see you there. And once we're at the Lumbridge lodestone, we're going to run south, because we need to get to Bob's axes. We're going to buy an iron hatchet. Now, one of the tasks is to, I think, wield an iron hatchet, and one of the tasks is to equip like a melee weapon. So you can do that in like 2 goes by just equipping the 1 iron hatchet. So it's like a 2-in-1. A couple of the items are like that. Once you've done that, run south, because we need to get to this mining spot here. You need to mine 2 copper and 2 clay. That's for a bronze bar task. Now, once you need to make 2 bronze bars, you need 1 bronze bar for a bronze mace in the Lumbridge furnace. You need 1 bronze bar for a bronze helm, also at the Lumbridge furnace. Right, let's have a look, Okay, so we need shrimps as well. I don't think I put that on the list though. We definitely do need shrimps. So we're just going to grab them from the area right next to us, I think. So once we've got our 2 tin and 2 copper, we're just going to literally run northeast from there, and more east really. Fish there, you don't need any bait or anything, it's a netting spot. And then, yeah, we're going to need shrimp. But also, make sure you get 2 shrimp, because if you burn one, you don't complete the task, and you have to go and grab the shrimp again. So make sure you grab 2. Right, once we've got our 2 shrimp and our copper and tin, we're going to head back to the rock. So you're going to teleport to the lodestone and run directly east, because we need some red berries, because we have to make a red berry pie. I can't remember if it's 1 red berry or 3 that you need for a pie. It's probably 1, but just pick 3 just in case, because you can sell the rest. Right, we now need to head over to Tavily, I think, so we're going to grab some wheat, I think, and some other things. So once it's Tavily, you're going to want to run south and then east from the lodestone to get to this wheat field here. We're using this, I'm only using this mill really just so I don't complete the task, because one of the tasks is to grind flour. I just wanted to do them all in one go just to demonstrate that mill actually works for a task. And that we're grabbing this wheat for a loaf of bread task, but also for the pastry task that we have to make. Okay, so back at Lumbridge, we're going to grab a jug and a bucket. Now, I couldn't remember for the life of me if you had to have a bucket or a jug to use. You know, you fill it with water and then add it to the flour to make pastry or whatever. I couldn't remember, but as I found out, it actually doesn't matter. You can use a bucket of water or a jug of water. So that's our second deposit there of items. We're going to finally go for the last lot of items, which are probably buying ones. Oh no, I nearly forgot then. Right. Head to the barbarian outpost or village or whatever it is. You want to mine about 6 clay, soften the clay, and then we're going to turn that into a pie dish and an urn. You need to activate the urn as one of the tasks. That's probably like the first one we'll do, but we'll need runes for that as well, so we're going to get those later. If you haven't done this before, like you don't know how to craft, just watch this. You need to spin the bowl in this potter's wheel here. And once you've spun your bowl, then you need to spin your urn. I'm going to go for a fishing urn, because I'll probably use that later. And then you need to fire both of them. Now, the urn isn't activated yet. You have to add a water rune to it for the fishing urn anyway. It's different for different urns. And then you need to fire your pie dish as well. Let's see. Urn, clay. Clay's for the ring. You need to leave some of the clay as soft. I think I forgot to mention that. But the last thing we are going to do, I think, is grab the air, water and mine talismans. Now, water talismans don't drop from anything, I think, in free-to-play, or as far as I'm aware. So we're going to have to buy them. Now, they are about 6k, so you're going to need a bit of money. I bumped the price up by 5% just because I usually spend money a little bit, like, willy-nilly on this. And we also I did make a lot of money before from the spinner. But we're going to get a mine talisman and a water talisman, 5% up. Grab both of them, put those in the bank, and then we've got to see what we've got left. So looking at this now, cosmic runes, I think I forgot to put those on the list actually. Maybe yeah, I think I forgot to actually grab a water rune when I was recording this, so I apologize for that, but you can grab them from the GE as well. I actually need 2 water runes. I think I forget, but I'm going to use the 1 water rune right now to charge that urn, and I think that's a task completed. So that's probably the first task you'll end up doing. Do need a cosmic rune though to enchant a piece of jewellery. Oh, and I had a bit of trouble with that, so make sure you, if you don't know how to enchant jewellery, make sure you stay tuned, you know, so I can explain that to you. Whilst I'm at the GE, I can fill the bucket or jug of water up. It doesn't matter which one you have. I think I'm just going to demonstrate here that you can use either. I think I end up using the jug in the end though. Could have done that at the actual kitchen though in Lumbridge Castle, but I did totally forget. Right, I think that's just about everything we need. So yeah, I'm gonna head over here and just double check everything. Okay, yeah, I did miss a couple of things out, like a cosmic rune and another water rune. There probably is other things I've left out, like herring. I think is a fish you need to cook. But even if I have, I'm commentating over, so I can always go and edit that in, so I can show you where to get it, how to get it, and then what to do with it. quick heads up, the tasks are going to be time lapsed, so make sure you pause if you don't understand what's going on. The task will be in the bottom right, and it should pop up as well, the task I've completed at the time. This is our starting position here at Lumbridge Castle. We're going to head to the top, use the bank, all that stuff. I'm just going to say one more time, this is a time lapse. Make sure to pause the video if you don't understand what task has been done, but it's not sped up too much, just so you can see that. Right, I hope you enjoy. Catch you later. Okay guys, I did not realize how long this episode was getting. 90 minutes is a bit too much. I'm going to have to split this into 2 parts, but thank you very much for watching. Make sure to watch the next episode.